Oh. Smooth. You realize we missed Smooth last time, right? Smooth was out his brand new Mercedes. Yeah, I know, right? Smooth says pimping ain't easy. Y'all got to understand. And David Hodge, I love you. You remind me of Eddie D. Eddie D. Bartola has came out of hiding. Not hiding, but we don't hear from him very much, right? Eddie comes back and says, I can't imagine 3 decades without a Super Bowl. So, David, I'm laughing at you asking Bebop Jones, what do you think our problem is? Why we haven't won any more Super Bowls? You know what? I got to tell you, man, it's you know, really, what's the killing part is coming that close. The last 3 times we should have won, we came that close. Why did you come that close and not finish it? Damn it. We'd have 8 Super Bowls. Harbaugh's Super Bowl. Kyle's 2 heartbreakers. This is why all these low, scummy people from other places, you guys have won a championship, you have won a Super Bowl in 30 years, been beating your ass for 30 years, all right? So, you know, they don't care about it. What took place when people read this in history is going to have nothing to do with how those people who were talking were getting their ass kicked by the 49ers the entire time. All it'll show is who won the Super Bowl and who didn't. It sucks, doesn't it? Because we're here to witness this in real time. Yeah, you tell your children right now that when Shams fans and every other fan comes around, Cowboys in particular, start talking trash about, they said our team never wins the Super Bowl. Yeah, okay, but listen, how many they got? Your team still has more Super Bowls than theirs, and you know what year this is? They've been trying to catch up with us ever since the 80s. You tell them to call me, and I'll tell them. I got no problem jumping into a Shams ass. And that goes for everybody else who jumps on the 49ers, who's nowhere in our league. I don't care about when they don't have expiration dates, all right? And as by the way, we're still competitive damn near all the time. There's no decade where we're not involved. Right? Putting up with their trash. That's why they're in here talking to us now. They want to hang out with the best. It's us. Damn right. I love to throw that bravado out there, don't I? It's time to stop losing that friggin' Super Bowl. Damn it. I do agree with that. Eddie's right. But here we are back again, looking for somebody to coach our defense. Who would you prefer, fam? Is the thing tonight. 49ers are shopping options for DC. Fred Warner's unwavering faith in Brock Purdy. See, this is the thing that I love this team as far as the personnel involved. We seem to pick out exactly the right people that can carry the flag. Fred Warner, man, how did we get you? And Fred, boy, I still remember I'll never forget the day. And Big Show gets all the love for this too. I'm sitting there saying, Show, we don't need no D. We need offense. This team has no offense before we got Kyle Shanahan. This team has no offense. We get out there, we score 12 points, and we expect to win the game. All right? It's not going to happen. We need defense or offense. So Show saying, we don't need any defense. You know, Show is. What you need is to get out there and score points more than you're doing now. Oh, okay. Who are you going to get? What are you going to do, Show? Name me somebody that I shouldn't get ahead of. I forgot what position in the draft we were talking about. And Show says, and I had no idea what was going on at Brigham Young University. None. And Show says intelligently, Fred Warner. Who? Who? Dumbass. Fred Warner's one of the greatest. Fred Warner may be one of the best guys ever play the game. I didn't know who he was. Big Show did. Telling you, have respect for Show, fam. That boy knows what he's talking about. Fred Warner hadn't done anything in the NFL yet. He comes in and now he's one of the best players in the goddamn game. Fred, get well, man. We can't wait to get back. But now that many of the Niner faithful are disappointed in the fact that our former DC, Robert Saleh, seemingly couldn't wait. Robert couldn't wait to get to Santa Clara. He took the first person offered him the right amount of money. Jesus. So we're looking for yet another DC. Saleh took a Titans head coaching job that is going to be extremely challenging, to say the least. Robert, man, you can come back anytime you want to, though, man. Actually, okay. I want to. Not mad at him though. Good luck, Bobby. They used to call him Bobby when he was doing me favors, doing us favors. Now is now in the process of filling the Saleh-created void. Raheem Morris, Gus Bradly, Joe Woods. You know the names. I haven't heard anything about Schwartz yet. But anyway, meanwhile, Fred Warner has all the confidence in the world that the elite Brock Purdy, as he refers to his quarterback, says there's no doubt the quarterback will lead the Niners to a Super Bowl. Harry Chickens, man, you need to be in for this show tonight with your Brock Purdy hating self. So to the phones we go for your current take on recent developments regarding 49ers' expanded search for the new DC. Damn it. Also, are you feeling the Fred Warner confidence in Brock Purdy? I'm loving it, man. I do. He's right. To point out what he said. Niners could be forced into tough cap decisions this offseason, fam. It's that time to get rid of some weight. I didn't say dead weight or cut the fat. I just said some weight. There's no point in insulting those people. It's not necessary. But the victims are already being predicted. BA, of course. And BA, I don't know if there's going to be any crying or ceremonies by anybody in the Niner Empire about BA's exit. B has done everything he could to make every damn body in the Empire mad. So it's okay. We have to wait till a legal date to get rid of him so it doesn't hurt the team's financial packages. Bryce Huff may have to go. Jake Brendel. The prediction of people are leaving, I don't know who did this. It may be some haters. I just picked it up as, I don't know if you know the source. So why'd you pick out BA and Jake Brendel? Everybody's going to applaud, nobody's mad about that. Jesus. Anyway, about Fred. Recently on the St. Brown podcast hosted by Amon and his brother Equim. It took me 2 years. His name is Equanimous. Why would you name your child Equanimous? But did you catch that show? Because Fred was asked what Purdy does well, and that often goes unnoticed. Warner said, quote, he does everything elite. In my opinion, I think especially when he came back from his injury this year and he started to finally come into his own and kind of get over a little bit of that foot and get his mobility back. You really saw him come to life. And I think he played the best ball of any quarterback in this league down the stretch. See, this is what people like the Harry Chickens Foundation to go out and slander Brock Purdy every chance you get. You see, they didn't put into account for the injuries, the layoffs, the foot, all these things. You can't be yourself. So conclusions being drawn before this year are absolutely stupid. Hey, Harry, I said it. Stupid. All right? So, his ability to process, Fred goes on to say, and play the position, I think that's truly what separates the goods from the greats in this league at the position, is the ability to process, because there is so much going on in the mind of a quarterback, from the pre-snap communication, pre-snap IDing, the defense making sure guys are lined up, and then everything happening post-snap of having to now dissect what the defense is going to you, seeing and feeling the rush, and then having to deliver the ball perfectly to the spot. See, people who get on Brock Purdy, I don't know what's wrong with me, the foul mouth today. I'm going to hit the break. They don't understand what they're talking about. They have no idea what it involves in being a good quarterback. And you can't rank in the top 2 or 3 and top 5 like Brock does and be considered a so-so quarterback. That's just not going to happen. So, or even having the ability to extend plays, Purdy goes in, it's more Fred, goes in with the best of them, and happy he's on my team. He's definitely going to get us a Super Bowl. Ha! Ha! Talking to you, chickens. Oh, hell yeah. He's still pissed, though, because Trey Lance, he blames Brock for Trey Lance not being the starter. That's not Brock's fault. You're supposed to go out there and win the job. I mean, that's just the way it is. Nobody hating on Trey. In fact, Kyle loves Trey. He told everybody that. I don't think he was kidding. You don't say that for no reason. It's just the fact of the matter is, it's the business. You got to get the right guy to get the best job done. Man. But here's the thing. Warner's comments, that he underlines the fact that the 49ers, that Brock Purdy isn't just thriving in Shanahan's system. And you and I both know everybody does not thrive in that system. It is tough. Accidents are going to happen constantly. You got to rise above them, because anytime you have a timing system like Kyle Shanahan's, which is deadly, if it's performed properly, things are going to go wrong on occasion. But you know what? With Shanahan's system, Brock he's elevated. Brock's not only underlining that system, Brock Purdy's elevating that mofo. Fred believes it's only a matter of time before he and Purdy are hoisting that Lombardi trophy. Fred, man, I believe in you, Fred. I believe in Brock. Let's go, man. Next year, huh? Can we do it as early as next year? But let me jump on this real quick before I get you on the phone. The Niners in the process of finding a new DC following Saleh's immediate sprint exit to be the head man in Titusville. And according to Matt, my uncle of NBC area sports, the Niners have already interviewed at least 3 candidates for the role. And fam, you know what? This is the thing. The Niners got to avoid another short-term DC. This could hurt the team. You need to develop continuity. I need guys to come in every year and not even be told how to do what before we get ready to get into practice. It's a waste of time. All right, guys, today we're going to work on blah, blah, blah. Let's get 30 minutes into warm-up. Let's get that. You know what? See, routines mean everything in organized sports. You know this if you play ball in high school. Because you got the same coach usually in high school for the whole entire time you're there, right? You come in as a freshman, you learn everything. By the time you're sophomore, junior, and senior, you know everything. You're telling youngsters what to do. The coach don't have to do anything but plan on what we're going to do today and get it done and be efficient about it. And it becomes a routine and you become good at it. You don't have to think about what you're supposed to do. You already know the playbook. You know how to move. You know what you need to do to be efficient and help your team. I don't need guys out there thinking about what they're supposed to be doing. Remember every year that Harbaugh, after that, we had about, 3 or 4 DCs? And I kept saying every year when we'd lose a DC, oh man, they got to learn a whole nother defense again. God, that bothered me. And it bothered the team. That's why we're getting our butt handed to us every year. So, in order for stability to take place, continuity is needed. Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo. All right? They are the standard. They're the guys who were together forever. And look what it reminds me of a song. Together forever. No, we don't need Rick Price, though. But fam, that is a big reason why they were running the dynasty. There's a mini dynasty. Patrick got hurt. People got, winning all those games will lose players because you're not getting more money. It's all about the money, But can you imagine? It's already out there. You can see the big billboard. Kyle Shanahan. Jim Schwartz. They would rule for a decade if they got together. Because, Schwartz, I don't know. There's too many things. I'm not going to get you talking too much about that, but that's not on the stove yet, though. Schwartz has already told the Browns, I ain't coming back. So you do what you got to do. If they tell Jimmy, we'll take you to court, bro, he'll have to come back for me. But we got Raheem Morris out there. We just came over from the Falcons. Raheem, Las Vegas Raiders pass game coordinator, defensive backs coach Joe Woods, and Niners assistant head coach Gus Bradly. Shanahan recently confirmed that Bradley is a top internal candidate, while, of course, emphasizing the team intends to conduct a comprehensive search, which is underway as we speak. Shanahan, Kyle, you're not fooling me, man. I know what you're doing. Kyle, he could have named the coach by now. Kyle is waiting Schwartz out. I'll bet you that's the plan, because they're in communication. And he better not get caught because the 49ers will lose a couple of draft picks, but that's the thing. I'll bet you. Or what you do is you speak through a proxy. It calls any one of us. We can call Jim. Jim, listen, I'm calling you on behalf of Kyle Shanahan. Listen, I'm not going to tell you my name. I'll just tell you this, and this will make sense to you. I understand a password's been given to you. Blah 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 blah. Listen, Shanahan wants to know right now. He'll keep this search going on until God knows when. If you're going to come out, and if you'd like to get another DC job right away to put you in position again to win a head coaching job, he believes that you and him could make an unbeatable combination that could get you any team you want in the near future. Right? I gotta hang up. Hey, that would sound real to Schwartz, man. I'm telling you right now. And everybody wants that. We can talk about Raheem. We can talk about Gus, Joe Woods, all we want to. But that is a duo that I want. I'll tell you right now. I like Raheem Morris. I do. I'm figuring him and Kyle are bros. Raheem's also got that intellect that Kyle has. Kyle knows both sides of the ball. He knows offense. That's what makes him a good defensive coordinator. I mean, that's what Raheem made him. That's what makes Kyle a good offensive coordinator. If you know both sides of the ball, your intelligence about the game of football is above that of most. So now you can apply anything you need to both sides of the ball and be effective as long as you're still kind of sharp. Kyle is, Schwartz is, Raheem is. These guys all know the game back and forth, inside and out. Yeah, I don't know. Joe Woods has been around. Shannon said last week, I'm going to say it's a real wide net, but Gus is an obvious one to everyone, and it's us too. You don't want to hurt Gus Bradley's feelings, of course, right? You got to. Gus will be the main internal candidate. I feel very fortunate to get Gus, and great about that. But also, we're going to go through the whole process I just mentioned. Bradley brings in a sense of NFL resume. He served as head coach, Jags 2013 to 2016, and has DC roles with the Colts 2022 to 2024, Raiders in 21. See, what you got to do is stop going to these places that are absolute garbage cans. The Colts wasn't a bad idea, but the Jags and the Raiders, I guess these guys take work anywhere they can get it, though, and hopefully they can come in and make a difference. The Hawks, where he authored the Cover 3, 2009 to 2012, of which he just kicked our ass up and down the goddamn street. Morris most recently spent 2 seasons as a Falcons head coach. Before that, he was a DC for the Shams, 2021-23. I know. They got by and got a Super Bowl. I'm not mad at him about that. Previously held the same position with the Falcons. In 2020, Woods was significant experience as a DC as well, having served that role with the Saints 2023-24. You know what's really frightening about these? These are all failed organizations. Browns 2020 to 22. I'd rather quit. If the Browns call me, hey, Ronbo, you want to coach my team? Who is this? Browns? Really? You must have the wrong number. Okay. Broncos 2017 to 2018. There's familiarity between Shanahan and Woods. I forgot about him. Fam, do you remember Woods? Yeah, this is recently, too. He spent 1 season with us in 2019. That was a Super Bowl year. I don't remember Woods, but if he's a defensive backs coach, they'd never get a lot of attention, do they? And passing game coordinator, I don't, I probably don't put him high on my list, but experience is the thing. Otherwise, you don't want a Sorensen situation again, ever again. Yeah. Brian, 49B. The only reason fans want Schwartz is in the hopes Kyle fails next year and he can replace Kyle because he wants an NFL coaching job. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, Manny. I before I read that, I thought about that. Put Schwartz in excellent position no matter what. If he gets the 49ers defense back where it should be, which is always going to be the main ingredient on beating anybody. Every year, the team that wins the Super Bowl usually has a decent defense, if not excellent defense, if not one of the best in the league. So you get Schwartz in there, get that defense up to Kyle and take care of the rest. He ain't got to take care of much more. Yeah. Hey, yo, Smooth. Oh, smooth. Get in there, man.
What's up, fam? What's up, people? What's going on?
Hey, you got a different sound tonight. You got a new system? Sounds great.
Oh no, man! I still got the same old, you
All
know.
right. All right. Oh, this is
I
cool.
stopped buying stuff, man. I got too much already. I don't like clutter, so you know I like space.
Well, don't you? Everybody
Yeah.
wish we had smooth this problem. I told everybody to stop riding your Mercedes.
I got too. I say by myself, I got too much space. I just had the kids over every now and then, but no, man. Yeah, I need all my room. I need all my space. Hey, that last caller from the other show, he said a tight end from Ohio.
Yeah.
I couldn't find no tight end from Ohio.
No. The Oregon. Oregon.
What? Which one? Which Oregon team?
I think I remember his name being Sadiq. What?
Oh, Kenyon Sadiq. Oh,
Yeah.
Oregon, the tight end. Oh,
Yeah.
he's the 6'3" guy. Oh, yeah, I know about him. And
Oh, you know about him?
there's only 3 tight ends I really have. I have him. I have Mark Claire. I have him from Ohio State. And then I have Eli Storrs. I have him from Vanderbilt. Them only 3 tight ends I have.
All right.
But yeah, I know about Sadiq. Yeah, I know about him.
When they're talking about it, boy, it's a badass.
I thought it said Ohio or somebody. I said Ohio. Let me see.
Yeah. No, I mean
Detroit versus everybody. Go Pistons.
Claire's a tight end for Ohio State.
Yeah. Is there somebody at Ohio State? Because they usually got somebody.
Oh yeah. But I was going up my draft board and everything, and yeah, man, Niners need everything, bro. We need everything, man. Hey, bro, we need everything, man. They can call it rebuilding. I don't give a fuck. We need everything, bro. I'm gonna keep it like this. I've been a Niners fan for decades, bro. I'm gonna tell you just like this. For your friends, y'all probably want to hear this come from me, but I have to call it how I see it. And I ain't just wake up off the bed thinking this. I've been sitting on this for a minute, and I came to the conclusion, bro. Man, we soft, bro. We soft in the motherfucker. We are soft, man. I mean, we ain't got no speed. I mean, bro, we soft, man. You can see it. We was the team. We was the team that had the known for the linebackers and shit. After the LTs and Ray Lewis and shit like that. Pass the baton down, to Willis and Bowman, and come on, man. Come on, Greenlaw.
We got to get back that standard. I agree.
Man, look, bro. We are soft, bro. And Seattle is what we should be. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. If a team's doing better than us and balling out on all 3 levels, then I have to give it to them, bro. I ain't never had it on nobody. Get yours. I'm sure getting mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, get yours. Get all you can get. Get the best players. And whoever in that draft room for the Niners, bro, man, they fucking up. 18, we missed on 18 players. 18 players we missed out on. In the 10 years they been here, bro. After this season, bro, they have to go. All the injuries, all shit, fuck them injuries. Injuries happen. They got to go, bro. Both of them. They came in as a team. They have to leave as a team. Straight up, bro.
Well, you know what though? I just want to ask you. Let me ask you this though. Somebody just brought up.
Go ahead.
I like Schwartz, right? And William Roberts says you get Schwartz, you got to bring in some Schwartz weapons. We could go through involved in this. Some of these switches.
Man, who's saying about the Schwartz weapons? This what pisses me off, right?
What's that?
People say things, hear somebody else say it, then it carries on, then become a rumor and all this shit. Let me tell you something, bro.
Tell us.
Schwartz don't need to bring in no one-type players. He can turn any team around. Right. Any team around, bro. The Browns fucked up again when they should have hired him as coach, and they brought this other motherfucker. They don't have no type of skills and shit. Schwartz he won out, and he's going to get out.
I believe.
And if he leave, he have a chance to come to the Niners. Straight up. The families know each other. The Shanahan's, they go back before their sons and shit, their kids. Come on, bro. Them boys gangsters over there. They know. They know. We get him, bro. We get him, man. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. He's gonna bring in the dogs. Get us back where we need to be.
They'll gravitate.
All this other shit Lynch is doing. Even Raheem Morris, him too. And Gus Bradly.
Raheem and Schwartz come over at the
people
same
forget
time.
about Gus Bradly, though. Gus Bradley is the godfather, bro, of the defense. Of that shit. He the one that taught Saleh.
I know.
And taught him how to do different concepts and put in his system and shit to make it grow even more. You know? Man, come on, man. You motherfuckers don't know nothing about coaches and nothing. All they talk about, who's the fastest, who's gonna run the 40 time, or this player or that player. That coaches shit, leave it on the players. Y'all talk about the players, but the coaches, leave that shit to me, bro. Straight up. All that shit, leave it to me. That's out of y'all lane right there. Stay in your lane. Stay in your motherfucking lane because you look like a fool. You talk about this. They don't know what you're talking about.
I've said that for years.
100,
people always firing
coaches. 415, you know what it is? Tajan and us, yeah, bro. We keep it live here on the Ronbo Show. Talk to your boy. I'm out. Peace.
Boom. Love you, fam. Hey, I'll be back midweek. Wait, early in the week. You know what? I'll keep that bell on so you know, because I missed you last time, bruh. All right. See you later, Smooth. Hey, yo, hey, Maddie. Oh.
Ronbo.
Maddie. You know, Smooth always brings in those points for, you know how we blame coaches? Everybody does. It's tradition.
I don't.
Well, a lot of people.
Sometimes, but not like everybody else does.
Yeah, this is in every professional league. Baseball, basketball, especially basketball, and football, especially football. If the team's failing, get rid of the coach. I said, really? Manny, let me real quick.
Kind of silly.
My uncle told me a story, made me laugh. So I was just a little kid, right? He says, Leo DeRocher was one of the best baseball coaches of all time. DeRocher would look out there on the field and maybe a shortstop just made a mistake. A lot of times the managers go in and he'd take the starting pitcher out. DeRocher would walk past the pitcher, go up to the to the shortstop, the second baseman, the third baseman, whoever just made the last error, and escort him back to the bench.
No shit.
Yeah. This kid, I thought that was funny because as a kid, I'm watching baseball and the starting pitcher gets taken out, they bring a reliever in. And, I'm saying, it wasn't even his fault. I was even thinking that then. It wasn't even that guy's fault. It was the guy over there that made the mistake and dropped the ball or something. DeRocher would go out there and get him. God. But see, that's what I mean. It's not always, just a basic example of why always attack the quarterback, the pitcher, the point guard. These guys are out there to distribute and make sure that they're holding serve. If you got a pain in the ass out there, bring his ass and sit it down. So yeah,
address the individual situation. Yep.
So
address the cancer.
Yeah. So you got these three choices coming up. And also, Matty, how do you feel about Fred Warner's hoorah? Is talking about Brock Purdy's this dude, and he knows we're going to get that Super Bowl with him. Jump on in there, man.
Oh, yeah, no, I think that's great. And I think, obviously Brock Purdy likes to hear that. And at this point, I can't imagine, working that hard. I can't imagine how even more ready Fred Warner is going to be at the beginning of the season or even just in training camp.
Because he's already ready. That's right. We don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, he's already ready to go. So
bang, bang, Lions game.
Yeah, no Lions.
Don, please, man. Y'all ain't did a jack. Come on, man. Give us a break. All right, go ahead, Matty.
Yeah. Go find yourself a Lions chat or something.
Damn it.
I don't dude, I'm literally in no other chats other than this one for 49. I don't go into I'll go fucking talk shit in Rudy's every now and again, but that's about it.
You gotta do Rudy. Man, I encourage everybody, don't give Rudy no rest. All right, go ahead.
No. But yeah, no, I'm not just hanging out in a Seahawks chat and shit. Who the fuck does that?
Don Burr.
I just don't understand. I mean, I know there's some good people in here that are fans of the other team, and it's cool. Like Tony, cool as shit, I get it, but it's I've never understood it to a certain extent.
Well, even if you're gonna go to other chats, don't go and start in trouble. That's such a punk,
Yeah, no, we got a lot of good people in here that don't. So it's cool, but it's funny. I think it cracks me up that they even found this place. It's like
I know, right?
I'm never out
Search
looking
us
for.
out to
I'm
mess
never
with
looking
us.
for other teams' chat. Yeah, so it's just funny.
They got nothing else to do with their lives, that Benster guy that just recently came on. What a clown! And he's in here tonight saying stupid stuff. Everett, come on. What? I would love to see what these guys. Would you love to meet them somewhere and see exactly what it is about them that makes them this kind of weird? Yeah, I just wonder what they look
super
like.
Dorks. Dudes got picked on in high school, man. Never got over it, dude. Never learned how to fight.
Right at the beach, getting
Never got
sand kicked in the face. Hey, Doc, hey, fam.
I kind of feel for him.
Well, the thing is, the internet made some tough guys out of some wimps. So it's
yeah.
Man, going for your coach though. Yeah, give me your opinion on who do you think is going to end up being picked, and are you going to be satisfied with who's not going to keep you? I mean, are you going to be unhappy with what are you going to do? Because they're going to do it because they have to. Robert Saleh left.
I know there's who are the people in the running? Because I know who Schwartz is, obviously, but I'm not.
Well, he's not in the running yet. You got Raheem Morris.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, we got Gus Bradly and Joe Woods. Woods was back with us a while back. Am I calling him by the first name? But anyway, Woods was with us in 2019. He was the defensive backs coach. I don't remember anything about him in 2019, but he must have been pretty good because we had a great secondary that year. That was the year we went to the Super Bowl. So,
there you go.
But anyway, that's those three guys.
Yeah.
Kyle likes Raheem Morris because they go way back. And, Gus.
What do you think about Raheem?
Yeah, I've never paid close attention to what he does, but he is getting things done. Where he goes, he does leave an impression, favorable or not. I mean, the thing that happened with the Falcons was not good, and he's been excused, but still, the Falcons were doing well the last few weeks, and they may have made a mistake letting him go. It takes a while sometimes to get a team going. Yeah.
Yep. Well, the 49ers, it's probably a different energy when you come in the building because there's championships.
Yeah.
In the house.
Well, you walk down.
So there's a different standard probably. Yeah. When you've got good management, people. I don't know, man. People are always getting on Kyle Shanahan, and it's like, man, he's like the best thing we could ever have right now. There's other great coaches in the NFL, but
he's in the top 5.
Yeah, everybody, look at everybody's offense, man, and all their offensive schemes, dude. There's a sense of Kyle Shanahan's genius everywhere in the NFL.
Alfred wondered, without Michael Jackson, there'd be no Britney Spears, no Justin Timberlake, no Usher. What would the NFL be like with no Kyle Shanahan? I really wonder,
Or no Mike Shanahan. No even Mike Shanahan, dude. Look at that. That was brilliant. So I know where he gets it. So it's a lineage, man. I love it. We'll keep him. I don't care what anybody says.
Jed loves him. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Well, Matty,
I'm about it.
We're gonna go. I'm not sure when I get it back. I got some problems next week.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get you, Matty. I can't wait to see you again. I'm going to get back as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always check and make sure. I always see when you're coming in. So
Thanks,
you can count on me, Ronbo. I'll be here.
Thanks, bro. All right. We'll
Love
see
you,
a
man.
little later. Love you back, fam. See you a little later.
Later, bro.
And I'm still doing the Merton Hanks. That Rudy and his clowns are done. Life is good. No, they got problems. That special teams is what I'm enjoying. Xavier, what's that guy's Smith? I mean, first time he dropped that punt, ball falls down, he picks it up. I said, you know what? Next play, Hawks. Get right in his face. Stand right in front of him. It kills his nerves or something. Just stand right there. Wait. Just wait. Sure enough, there he goes. No! Hawks recover. This is why I'm pulling for the Hawks in the Super Bowl. I'm so grateful that they shut down the freaking shams. AOE.
Ronbo was good.
There's so much. First, I was happy about our season. I'm sorry. What's that again?
I can hear you.
Yeah. First, I was happy about we had a 12-5 season. We did not get embarrassed as far as the record goes. While Rudy's running around talking about, hey, are you third place 49ers? You know what's really stupid about that? We finished with the same record as the god dang shams. Yeah, you got third place Niners. How stupid is that? I gotta tell you, there's a lot of Okay, you know what? I get carried away when I get into that. Hey, welcome. Come on in, man. Let's talk about our coaching situation. I really
Welcome.
our coaching situation. The Fred Warner has already said Brock Purdy is the man to take us to the promised land. Do you agree? But give me something about the coaches. Go ahead.
I don't even know how to start this. Something about the coaches. Hopefully, we pick up a good defensive coordinator who can
got a favorite?
stand up from Cal. But if we get Rob Morris, I think his name Rob Morris, that looked like a 1-year deal again.
Wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
This 1 year.
What name is
Morris,
it?
I think his name is.
Oh, Raheem.
The Atlanta
Maybe not.
coach.
Maybe not. You
Raheem
know
Morris,
what?
not that.
You know, Raheem you can't get fired immediately and get a job. Well, Robert Saleh did.
That's what I was
You know
gonna say. I
what?
think
Maybe. Well, go ahead.
they keep you ain't gonna get too heavy to coaching jobs. It's always a first.
Raheem's
Somebody's gonna get it.
Raheem's had two. You know, you need to, and Robert is running a risk.
So they say
You
he's
need to
not
give
gonna
some
get another one.
recess. Yeah.
But I think he's gonna get another one if we do good. But I want somebody to stay there. Like I said, I wanted Robert to stay and help his young folks grow up
I know.
and
I
teach
wanted
them
that
as
too.
they go.
I was hoping to stay for 3 years.
But
at least.
since that didn't happen, I'm still off fullback option. Like I'm off cap right now because fullback option was not play.
But, E,
I don't care what nobody say. That just lost me. Like that.
I just want to ask you though. You grade a man by his entire body of work, or do you isolate one moment and draw a complete conclusion? Come on, man. You're still talking about that play. It failed, but they get failed plays.
Come on, like listen. I'm not saying the whole body of work is not bad, but when, like I said, when you get to that situation where it's either do or die, when they ran that kickoff, I seen it more than once. It's just not one play. You just get scared. I don't care. Like like my team is my team. I think we got a good front four on defense. I think our defense is going to be good. But if we keep on 6 points, 3 points, that's not going to work.
Well, wait a minute.
Saying, he's going to make it happen.
That was just against a couple of teams with elite defenses. That never happened against just a good team. They had to be elite.
In the playoffs, we're going to face teams with elite defenses.
I tell you what,
regular season teams.
I just want to say on that point, though, the next time the 49ers go into the playoffs, I imagine that defense is going to be a little better up to speed. You see, you got to bring assets.
Can our offense be better?
It is better. But if they got to be out, they got to be on the field for more than 5 minutes a game. You know?
But then they got to get first down.
Well, no, I know they do, but if every time we look up, the defense is out there getting the brains beat out for 10, 15 minutes, how much opportunity does your offense have? That's the way it works.
When you get when you get an opportunity, you got to score. If you only scored 6 points at the end of the game, you did not score.
Hey.
So the defense was out there that long because you did not hold them. If you get on 3rd and 1, you ran a sweep. On the 4th and 1, you ran a fullback option, a sweep again. Whatever's going on with the center, you got 8 years in this job. Everybody on this offense and defense and coaching is hired by you.
Yeah. No, it's true. I got it. But you know, I need an old line that can help my quarterback survive. You know, the Harry Chickens Club thinks quarterbacks are, the Almighty is here. Nothing's beyond my power. I don't need any help from anybody. See, this
bullshit.
This is mythological. Okay, offense is a team of players working together, and everybody's successful.
11. Then we talked about the dance. We got to dance together.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then we talked about the hip toss or whatever. When you dance together as a together. Do the damn. I ain't been dancing so long. When you dance together,
You do.
everybody got to move right. Everybody got to move left.
What's that name of that song? When you move up, when you move, I move. What was that? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. No, I understand
Yeah,
it.
something like that. But
Yeah, I agree. I agree to some degree.
we got like you said, too many offensive linemen on their back pocket. Brian Robinson didn't get no burn when for one. Why do you put the 220-pound running back in there?
Well,
All right, if you do an I formation, right, on 4th and 1,
okay.
you got a fullback and a halfback. The fullback can't block because he got the ball in his hand. He can pass it. He's worried about passing it to the halfback. So whatever the defensive and the linebacker coming towards him, he ain't blocking him.
Hey, you know what? We complained because we were saying the offense is sluggish. And then when Kyle Shanahan tried something unusual, did we still get mad?
When he hit that JJ pass, he was happy. That's another reason why we was happy. But you still, come on, man. Like, fullback, how many? Let's go somewhere different. Fullback option on 4th down in it. I don't know what football we played. Like, it's just like taking a free throw when you got 3 points in basketball.
Okay. All I ask is from now on, take notes, the good plays versus the bad plays, and which one did you see the most of? Ludicrous, thanks, man. When you move, I move. That move, I move.
Yeah.
We got to go, though.
That
fam.
ain't it.
I know you're gonna be still mad next time I see you, but we're gonna talk about it again.
Ronbo Sports.
I'm gonna convince you before.
Yeah, I didn't want to start this up. I'd like to subscribe.
Yeah.
Dang, Nina.
Not again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still love you, fam. I'm gonna get you straight before the season starts. All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody straight. Learn the game.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes all. You got to work together.
I'll get my best in New Jersey. I'm gonna talk to you later, fam. All right.
Yes, sir.
Triple A. Come on in, Triple A.
What's up, Ronbo?
And we're sitting here looking at our situation as far as the coaching goes. And, you know, it's I'm loving Fred Warner's energy, man. It's what's going to fuel me through the off season. You know, if everybody on that offense or everybody in that team believes in each other, we're going to be better off for it. So I love when Fred goes out publicly and says, yes, Brock Purdy I'm definitely going to be hoisting that Lombardi soon. So, you know, and Fred is actually a big critic because, you know, so we've had some other quarterbacks. Fred would tear up in practice. Remember how we used to always hear the reports about Fred Warner pissed off whatever quarterback was in there? He had Trey Lance was really pissed one time. Jimmy got picked off by Fred in practice, but he never said much. So, you know, if he's saying this about Brock, you can believe it. But go ahead. And your favorite coach choice of the ones that are being looked at?
Yeah, I mean, Brock is that dude. Like, man, like ever since he stepped on that field in was it 2022?
Was that the year?
I think
you're right. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
423.
Like he just made this offense better, man. Like, and you know, like those people be saying, oh, like they think quarterbacks are the only one that can only win. Like, no, this offense is about teamwork. It's not about the wide receivers or the tight ends. It's a teamwork. Like, you gotta, you know, work together and
everybody's got a job.
You know, yeah.
You don't come here as a wide receiver and just get to be the diva that just goes out for passes. You've got assignments that have to be carried out on every snap. If you can't do that, this is not the place you're going to be. You know, everybody has an understanding of what they got to do and do it right, do it well, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and hopefully will address that old line because
Oh,
if you give Purdy some time to throw, man, he's gonna
he's gonna hit the
carve those
mark.
defense up.
Yeah, no
You
doubt
know?
about it. So, and he's proven that on numerous occasions. Even when the offensive line isn't working very well, Brock's still making plays. You know?
Yeah.
So, but I'd like to see him behind a decent offensive line. What would that look like?
Man, I know, right?
So,
But yeah, and I mean, you know, I think when Fred go to practice against Purdy, and you know, in practices, like he knows that they got something in Purdy, you know.
he knows a good quarterback when he sees because he abuses them. The ones that aren't good, Fred tears them apart in practice because he's trying to make them better, not insult them, but make them better. So when they do something stupid, yo, man, I'm playing for the 49ers, but I'm on defense. You're supposed to avoid me right now. Can you imagine being a quarterback and Fred says something like that to you? And I know the type Fred is. He's the kind of guy that talks too much after the play is over. The coach has to say, settle down, Fred. Let's settle down. You know, you coaches, man, because they don't want fighting out there. They want you to focus on what we're trying to do here. They'll be talking trash to that point. But I know Fred does. I've seen that guy before. But still, you know, you got to make your quarterback get right.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. So and you know, for the defensive coordinator position, I know everybody wants Jim Schwartz, but for now he's not like. I don't think he's on a, you know. But we'll see. And
you're talking about Schwartz on the contract? No, he's still got.
Yeah.
The Browns are evil. They're not going to let him go. He's not leaving.
Yeah, and I think for Raheem Morris, I know he and Kyle are tight together because they used to coach, you know, I think in Tampa in 2005. So
yeah.
And plus, that's right. If Raheem, and plus if Raheem goes to the same friend as the DC, he may know what the tendencies Sean McVay likes to do because you know Raheem Morris was the DC for the Rams.
Yeah.
You know, when he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Actually, the blueprint was out. You stop Nakua, you hurt the Rams really badly. That's what the Hawks pretty much did. Most of the game, except for until Woolen lost his damn mind at the end of the game. But before that, Nakua was not a factor. Devontae got a shot in here and there. But, you know, for the most part, that's the blueprint. Stop Nakua, stop the Rams. Not a problem. You know? So, you know, and Devontae will come up lame next year. He's when you start seeing guys that age pulling hamstrings, it's over. Yeah, so, you know, I'm looking forward to next year. Big Benny and all them clowns are going to be in for a big surprise. Hey, Triple A.
I know.
I'm going to see you. I'm not sure when I'm going to be back, fam, but I'm going to be back as soon as possible. It'll be somewhere next week. All right?
All right, Ronbo. Give me another shot on.
Yeah. Another! My man Aaron. Triple A. All right, fam. See you on X. Later.
Have a good night.
You too. Lorenzo.
Ronbo. What's happening?
Man, we are just in the flux, bro. We're getting ready to make some changes. And Lord have mercy, let them be right. You know?
Yeah. I think I don't know who we're going to get. I'd like to get Schwartz, I think.
Everybody
I
would.
think they're all good candidates, you know. I think they're all pretty good, pretty close, you know. Just to see who we all get for the
but Schwartz,
you know, for
he is the cream of that crop. I got a feeling. But Morris is good. Gus is.
Well,
They're
who was
all
Morris
good.
with? Was he with? Yeah, they're all good. Deep,
Yeah, Morris has been around.
Just
He's him and Kyle go way back, and Morris got in some trouble one
Yeah.
time, and Kyle was the first guy to go in and help. They're real close. So Kyle did call him first, and then So I don't know if that's going to work out though. If there's because Raheem still wants to be a head coach. You know how these guys ego. I'm a head coach and I can prove it. I need another team because he did well with the Atlanta Falcons coming down the stretch last year, but the Falcons said no. You got to go. Yeah. So.
yeah. But I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll have Nick back, Fred back.
I know, right?
I don't,
Got some up and
really
coming
can't fuck
youngsters.
that up too much.
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't have plenty to work with.
Yeah, he did. They do.
I'm thinking.
Health has always been our issue. It's nothing more than that. If I keep all those guys out there, people like Big Benster and Everett and all these other comedians, they wouldn't be here saying they wouldn't be here saying a damn thing. They wouldn't.
Yeah, you never know because next year, Seahawks might have an injury bug next year.
I know. It happens to everybody.
It goes around like that. Yeah, so next year might be their year, and they'd be like, "Oh, fuck," It's a whole new year, so we don't as fans we don't know what the hell's going to happen.
And it's always a surprise. You hear all kind of things, but you don't know what's the truth. Yeah.
The draft, free agency.
Yeah. The draft
it's just time to get excited. It's always a time to get excited.
I know. They got to make some good choices in that draft, though.
They'll probably go defense again, I bet you.
Yeah, as long as Lynch is there, the 49ers select with pick number 27, blah, 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 Ohio State. I'm not gonna react this year. I'm gonna say, I told y'all, man. We ain't getting no offensive linemen.
As long as we get a couple of wide receivers, I think.
All guaranteed. And
I think that's the only thing we're really short on offense. But our defense really just needs to be healthy. That's it.
Usually that's the case. Yeah.
We just need to be healthy. We can play with anybody.
Yeah, and we proved that.
But that's what I seen in the the last weekend's games, where it's it was defense, all around defense.
Yeah, see, and that's why if you don't have a great offensive line, you're susceptible. You're not going to beat the elite teams in the playoffs if you've just been getting by with a decent offensive line. No, they got to be good, and even that's not going to help.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to perform. Who was our receivers? JJ. Who else? I got Ricky Pearson running at 75% speed. All right. Who else?
Oh man, we don't have a whole lot of speed. Cowing, just the rookies,
So that's why I'm always saying, man, you guys, we condemn our team for this, that, and this, but understand the game of football. You're not going to beat anybody in the playoffs if you just slid through the season. That's why I didn't want to go back door.
And then the big glaring fuck up this past year, Ayuk. You hate to mention him, but. We were counting on him to come in like by the fourth or fifth game,
God.
And he never even showed up. So he can't. He would have been our best receiver.
Right? How bad did we need him after Ricky got hurt? Oh,
yeah. I mean, if we always had at least one or two of them, God, it was pretty bad because we didn't have the speed,
Yeah. Well, we do, but they can't play. Kyle, he won't put Jordan Watkins in. Watkins got all kind of speed. Cowing has been on the IR for 2 damn years. I don't know. It just every time we get a speedster, his legs don't work. They work in the combine, and that's it.
Yeah. We don't have. They're just good straight line runners mostly. We don't have. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to say hi tonight. I don't really know who's all out there. I don't watch college football.
Yeah, we're not the draft. We're not talking about. We just wondered which coach we're going to get DC because he needs to come and he needs to stay for at least 2 or 3 years. You can't tell those guys, listen, I need you for about 3 seasons. Can you stay with me that long? And they say, well, I can't promise nothing, coach. Okay, fine.
So you would probably need to get somebody that's kind of up and coming. That's well, you figure Saleh came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and D'Amico,
Yeah, I know, right?
So
D'Amico, yeah. But we had him in our system the whole time.
yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited. New year. Be cheering for New England, So
I know everybody is. I'm about the only person. I'm only behind the Hawks because of both David and the fact that he smacked them. Man, the Rams thought they was all that in a bag of chips. Got your butt sent home. We're going to play a Super Bowl in your house, Ronbo.
And they were pretty much healthy, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were healthy. They still got beat, So
So,
yeah, so it's
they
not,
got their smack talking ass driven on home like everybody else. And the score shouldn't have been even that close.
We did good. We did good this year. We did good considering. So I was happy. I thought, because most everybody was quitting, fourth week?
Yeah.
And then we end up pulling it out. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
We're worry about next year. So, who'll play for the pick, What the fuck? Shit. The hell?
We got to go. I'm going to see you later in the
All
week.
right, hey.
Appreciate you, fam.
Bang, bang. We're always doing better than other people, Fuck them Cowboys, All right.
Yeah.
Hey, good night. Have a good weekend, everybody. Later.
Thanks, fam. You too. Yeah. See, because just to stick a cork in the buttholes of those guys run around there talking trash all the time and they got 3 or 4 trophies between them in the entire NFC West and got the nerve to. Eric!
Oh my goodness, Ronbo, how are you, buddy?
doing fine, man. Hey, hopefully you don't have any injuries.
Yeah, I think as far as I know, we're pretty healthy. I'm not hearing anything, which is good.
Yeah, the less you hear, the better. It's good. Hey, NFC is, man. NFC West is the place, Eric. This could be rough in the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And watch the Cardinals are probably going to come back into the fold somehow.
That way, then it's going to be a 4-team race.
Can you imagine the Cardinals finally finding themselves and getting back on track, and every game in NFC West is a fight?
Yeah, I mean, when that happens, it's going to be a 4-team race. And from there, who knows what's going to happen.
Well, remember when the AFC West at one point, remember that year when they had, it was the Chiefs, the Raiders were coming around. They had, their situation wasn't nearly as bad as it is. The Chargers, the Broncos, they were all kind of tough. That was the division to beat, right? And that was as recently 2 or 3 years ago, right? And all of a sudden, I think the Broncos slipped first. The Raiders followed suit. And, it was a weird thing. So, what we're going to find out, though, next year, but I think we've had this before with the NFC West. Yeah. The Hawks, the 49ers were battling every year. The Rams were involved. They weren't winning anything, but they were involved. Yeah. And the Cardinals, they were in there too. You couldn't go anywhere in the NFC West and think you could just sit down, take your shoes off, and put your feet up on the coffee table because but you leave there, you're going to be bleeding. So, yeah.
It's going to be, and I wonder what would happen if the NFL, if Seattle wins the championship and the NFL brings up their schedule, then we'll really know if they got a problem with the Niners or not. Because
the schedule's going to be tough anyway. Yeah.
If they end up putting the Niners on week 1 on the Thursday night game versus Seattle, We
You
don't
know,
know for sure at that part.
no. It's going to be the Shams. They usually like to put that game that's going to draw a lot of crowd.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be the Shams. You and the Shams. Because they were in the NFC CG. So Thursday night opener,
yeah.
NFC West. Shams
Yeah.
versus Hawks. And I hope you beat the hell out of them again.
And I tell you, and again, I don't know what those other fans are even looking at, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a very difficult game.
Which game are you talking about? The Super Bowl?
I mean, like Seattle and the Dinos. I mean, over Rams. I mean, like the Rams games were all difficult this year.
Yeah,
The
Rams.
the Rams games.
Yeah, they've built their team up, but they're overdue to start sliding. You know, they've done this before on numerous occasions. They'll be fine for a minute, and all of a sudden, something will go wrong. So don't worry about consistency with the Shams. Their lives will look like poo-poo next year. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can happen to any team, especially them. Remember, they set a record after winning the Super Bowl of being the worst title defense team in NFL history. They sucked. So, and that was because everybody left. Because they hired all those mercenaries and said, "Hey, thanks for the ring, man. I'm out of here. Where you going? I'm leaving, man. You guys ain't paying me enough money." So, you know, that's what I enjoy about the Shams. They finally stopped buying titles and started to raise their own people. Now, they may be able to hold on to this team a little longer, but we were laughing about that back then when everybody said you got to build a team the right way. Rams they brought in everybody was anybody. Anybody was available. I'll pay you, pay you, pay you. Now we don't have a dime. And remember that famous phrase? Bleep them draft picks. Okay, go ahead. You guys better win. And they narrowly did win. So I get a lot of pushback on that. They finally won that. They won that Super Bowl. They're second in their franchise history, which tells you all you need to know about that organization. So, you know, they finally won it.
You know, here's what's really interesting about those draft picks. I still remember this. The year that Patrick Mahomes was drafted, San Fran could have easily gotten Patrick Mahomes.
I know. John Lynch is still mad about that.
Instead, they go with what they went with.
Wait, what did we do that year? What year was that?
That was Thomas.
Was that? Did we pick a quarterback in that year?
No, that was Solomon Thomas.
Oh, Solomon! That was the Solomon year. Oh, I was livid. I remember that. I didn't know it was the same year. Oh. They were new. They weren't good with the draft. Him and Shannon had just got here that year, and they put together what they thought was a good job. We now know Solomon Thomas.
Yeah.
That was the same year that I wanted Christian McCaffrey. Everybody got on my case about grabbing running back in the first round. You guys don't understand. Have you been watching clips on this kid? This kid is going to be special. I knew it. We got him now. But we should have had him in the first place.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it looks like Seattle, they might be up for sale after the Super Bowl.
So it always works that way. Eric, we got to go, though. Hold that thought. Get back to me on that later in the week. All right?
All right.
All right. Night, Eric.
Good night, guys.
And I see 323, you're in Cali. Hello.
Yeah, Ronbo.
Yes. Who is this?
Yes, this is Dola. Yeah, I'm out of Cali.
Okay.
I got a couple of things to talk about my Niners real quick.
Okay, wait a minute. You say how to spell your name? D-U-L-A? D-U-L-A?
D-U-L-A.
Oh,
yes,
D-U-L-A. Okay, I like that's easy to remember. Hey, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, first off, you know,
gotta talk about this defense.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of Niners, fans always complaining about, how we look this year. We look soft. You got to understand, man, we have 17 injuries. You
Right?
got to take that in accountability. That's
Yes.
number one.
Got to.
Number two, we have all those players that played, now they have experience. And all our starters will be back next year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as the defense, the coaches, of course, we know we want Schwartz.
Yep.
And the reason why I want Schwartz, he runs an aggressive 4-3 defense,
And he loves the
but he
blitz.
also runs the what the spread, the nine, what is it, the wide nine?
Wide nine. Yeah.
He runs, yeah. So I think that'd be a good fit. Raheem Morris would be a good fit too, but his defense is an aggressive a blitz team. They always blitz. And I wonder, do we have the personnel to play man to man? Because when you blitz, you got to
Yeah, I'm worried about that too. Upton can do it.
Yeah.
Ronaldo,
I think
Ronaldo
so.
could do it if he stopped being stupid. Dula, I think Shannon caught him trying to start some trash with one of the other guys on the I forgot were we playing against the Hawks? Yeah, Ronaldo's got to reel that in. Don't be getting him 15-yard penalties. I
Right.
think that's what it was about. But yeah, he needs a little more discipline. So yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, and yeah, we need a deep threat receiver. We haven't had a deep threat receiver. I know we had Ayuk, but we haven't really had a deep threat receiver since Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, Emmanuel wasn't really a deep threat, but he was
that.
good. But yeah, but I'm talking about elite. I think you got to go all the way back to T.O.
Yeah. We could go back, but I mean, who we gonna get? Somebody like that. I mean, we're gonna have to go either go in the draft.
They've already got a job.
I don't think we can. Right. So we have to find that, and then we also have to beef up that that offensive line. I wonder about that. We played pretty well this year, but we really need to focus on that. Because look, I'm in Cali and I'm tired of these Rams fans. Now the Super Bowl is going to be in Levi South.
Yeah.
Next year. so we have to make it there.
Yes, it's our turn
to make it
to
there.
issue that threat. All they talked about. Yeah, we're gonna come get a Super Bowl and we're gonna get it in your house. You can see the flames coming off my head.
Oh my goodness! I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Oh my God. I was too. That's why I'm so grateful to the Hawks. Because the Hawks they ain't yelling and screaming about, yeah, we bad, man. We own you people, man. Y'all got 2 damn trophies in 70 years.
Right.
You don't have no qualifications to be talking to me like that. But they do. Because they're petty.
Exactly. And the Hawks better be careful because those Patriots they got a nice defense.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be an interesting game. There ain't going to be no pushover. So Hawks, be careful because if you guys get popped, I would love that. Because I am pushing for the Patriots.
That would give us a clean slate. That would make our lives. Actually, I like what they did for us. I'm appreciative, and I like Eric. But you know what? That would still be an NFC Conference West winning a Super Bowl on our turf. It'd be a little bit of a sting. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
So
yeah, it'll be a sting. I don't know too many Seahawks fans, so on my end, my phone won't be ringing crazy.
So
I like that part.
As they used to be.
But
calm down.
Yeah. But for the most part, I'm more focused on our offense because we missing that receiver. We have all the complimentary receivers, but we missing that it factor with our receiver. Once we get that, we're gonna be rolling. And another thing Shanahan needs to do. What's the running back that we got from
Jordan
Washington?
James?
What's his name?
Jordan James.
He needs to do a dual threat with that. He needs to, take it easy on McCaffrey a little bit. Let him get some carries.
Wait, you said dual threat? Are you talking about?
Can run.
Wait, are you talking about Garindo? Wait, where's Garindo from?
No.
You are talking about
We
Jordan
got
James.
No, the running back we just got from Washington.
Oh, Big B, Brian. Yeah.
Yes.
I know. Kyle.
Yes.
I don't know what
I don't know
happens
what's
in
up with Kyle.
practice.
I mean, he runs him too. He runs McCaffrey too much. I mean, give him a break. Big B can handle it.
I know. We all believe that. I don't know what Kyle sees in practice that makes him think otherwise. This is what always confuses me.
Right. And our strength and coach, I don't know what's going on with that because our players are getting hurt too much. Our players are falling.
Juice is
every
like
year.
Wanting to see the reports on that study they did on that system out there that's standing next to us, because I still don't know how in the world.
I heard about that. I saw that recently. That was kind of interesting, but I'm not panicking. Our Niners, we in good shape.
Yeah.
I like Purdy. Purdy is very smart. He's very smart. I like Purdy, but we got to be careful with Matt Jones. If we trade Matt Jones, we got to trade him for a receiver.
I wasn't even talking about. I like him so much.
I wouldn't mind.
You heard about the Vikings, right? But hey, wait.
Yes, sir.
Wait. I just realized something. You see, I don't know if it's a joke. They fired the Vikings GM. He was the one who was advocating to go get Mac Jones. He said, they fired you, bro? I got to see if that was a joke or not.
Right.
We got to go, fam. Let me get back.
Yes, sir.
Get back here as soon as I'll be back here sometime next week. So turn that tone on so you can hear when I get back so you can get in here. I like talking to you, fam.
Oh, yeah, I watch you all the time, so I'll be chiming in. I'll be a regular.
All right. Thanks, Dula. Talk to you later, fam.
All right.
Hey, Merrick.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah, Merrick. So listen, if you're walking down the street with a milkshake or something that's real rich and runny and can stick, and you see a Rams fan, throw the milkshake on him and send me the bill. I'll buy you another milkshake. God, they bother me. Anyway, my personal issues.
I'd say my experience is more Seahawks fans since I live up in Washington.
It's
all Seahawks fans, not Rams fans.
They used to be. I mean, the Seahawks fans used to be really outrageous too, weren't they? They calmed down through the years, though, after they started losing people. Pretty much after Russell Wilson left, they became kind of quiet. They had little things to say here and there, but they were going on and on and on and on. See, Rams fans.
The only good thing I'll say about them winning the Super Bowl is they toured the whole state, so I got to see the trophy.
Oh yeah. But the fun thing about that Super Bowl too is I got Marshawn Lynch on my team. I'm at the 1-2 yard line. Nobody's gonna stop Marshawn Lynch for a yard. Nobody. There's no force on earth that was gonna stop him from getting a yard. Pass the ball. I'll never forget that day because that's when I did not like the Hawks at all. Well, I'm not crazy about them now, but I'm thinking, why are you guys throwing the ball? You lost the game. But at the same time, New England has another trophy that they did not have to have.
Yeah, they have what, 6?
Yeah, well, yeah, and Tom's
they have
got
6
7.
trophies, or tied with the Steelers.
6. Yeah. We didn't need that.
Yeah, Tom's got 7 himself.
And if they win it this year, they got a legitimate 7, and we got a 2-trophy hole to dig out of to catch up. Okay. Nothing can be done about it. It's not in our hands. So what do you think?
Well, don't worry, Ron, but you got a week to worry about it.
That's all I needed, an added week to be concerned about that game. There's a lot of stress being an NFC West fan to begin with. I'm trying not to think about these things. I think about the good things, like who are we going to get for a coach, Merrick, of the choices you see?
For DC?
Yeah.
I still think Raheem Morris would be the best one to get, or Jim Schwartz, right? The guy from Cleveland.
Everybody does. Everybody's a Schwartz fan, but he can't get out of Cleveland. The Browns are evil. They're going to say, Jim, your eyes may shine, your teeth may grit, but to get away from us, you'll never get. Because, they're being nasty about it. They didn't give him the head coach job, which they should have, and now they're going to make him stay. But go ahead.
I think they wanted more of an offensive guy for Shador over there.
Understandable. Schwartz doesn't understand it though. So,
well, he's more defense, so that's probably why they didn't want to interview him.
who would be a good OC? Let's say Saleh's in the same boat. There's a few coaches around the league. There's not many, but who are the OCs out there available that aren't getting head coaching jobs?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, Mike McDaniel went from a head coach to back to an OC, so he could maybe work his way back to head coach again. I can't really think of. I mean, Clint Kubiak at the Seahawks OC will probably be a head coach.
Yeah, I think it's already being groomed. No, he hasn't. He hasn't left yet. But yeah, you're right. Though it's speculation.
Well, no, yeah, after the Super Bowl.
About the Hawks' offense, though, did you see anything extraordinary other than Njigba? I don't know that.
I mean, they were good at running the ball with like Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. They had a good 1-2 punch
great combination, weren't they?
And their offensive line was good.
They just had the right people more than anything else. I don't know that they were running anything exotic or dramatic or something you say, ooh,
they reminded me of the 2019 Niners.
Yeah, just physically beat you up. Exactly.
Yeah, so. I remember all the joy we had sacking Aaron Rodgers to death in those 2 games.
And Raheem Mostert over 200 yards. Running the ball in one game.
Jimmy G winning the NFC Championship throwing 8 passes.
But hey, that's how many. Darnold didn't do a lot more than that either when they beat us. He had a. I don't think he went over 200 yards. See,
no, I don't even know if he got to 150.
That's why it's really, if you've got a solid defense, that was Pete Carroll's that was his motto: run the ball and play defense. It worked. They terrorized us every time they seen us from 2014 to when? 2020, 21 or something?
It was like 2012 to like
Russell left when?
2020, 2021.
Yeah.
It was almost a decade.
Just every time they seen us, we couldn't do jack. And then Russell Wilson, closing seconds of the fourth quarter. And it's time to lock on in for the touchdown. 3 seconds left on the clock. And that'll do it. The 49ers go down. Oh, God, every time. You guys, Russell Wilson run the same play every 2. Remember? They'd have Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the Russell Wilson deep bomb special.
That is, Russell Wilson threw the most, I hate to say it, but Russell Wilson had the most beautiful deep ball I've ever seen in my life. But then again, he'd do that thing where we got him back at the 30-yard line. And this 3rd and 18, the 49ers run right past him. Russell Wilson scrambles up the once every game. Russell Wilson scrambles right past him and runs for 35 or 40 yards. That's when I would really lose my mind. I said, guys, we've seen that how many times? Why do we do that?
I still think the worst was the Super Bowl when it was 3rd and 15 and then Tyreek Hill is just wide open.
Yeah.
That's bad.
We should learn from these things, Merrick. This is the thing man, you can't sleep that night after those games. Food doesn't taste right the next day. And then you run into their people. Back then it was the Hawks fans. Although this year, this is why the Shams, they're trying, but they don't have there's no venom in that bite that they're throwing out there now. It doesn't hurt. Hell, they got their ass kicked in embarrassing fashion as well. So, this is why I'm grateful to the Hawks. I'm not mad at them.
One question I have for you, Ronbo, is which Super Bowl loss for you is worse, 2019 or 2023?
Oh, God, I'd have to think about that. They both really burnt me up because 2023, that was right there. You know what? It's got to be 2023 because it was right there. All we had to do, Ray McLeod, jump on the ball, Ray. Jump on the ball, Ray. What are you doing? He picks it up. Blam! They hit him so hard. The ball flies, and they pick up the ball on the 5, 20, 15-yard line, and they then win. We could have maintained.
Yeah, you had the McCaffrey fumble in the opening drive too. I forgot about that one.
But we erased that one later on, kind of.
Still, it hurt.
Yeah, everything hurt. And Dre pulls up lame in the second half. We had all world Travis Kelce was covered. Dre made up his mind and he is not going to beat us today. And then his Achilles snaps. Now Kelce suddenly comes alive. We can't do a damn thing with him. We don't have anybody that can cover him at that point. And now we lose. Oh, that was Joe Montana. Remember sitting in the box? Joe's got his phone out. He's taking pictures because he knows we're going to win this one. Click, click, click. All of a sudden, boom. Tragedy. See, Merrick, we don't lose games through any other reason usually. It's always something fluke. Every Super Bowl. Both of those Super Bowls. I remember the graphic came on the screen. 49ers had somewhere between 90 and 95% chance to win in the closing minutes of that fourth quarter. But no, somehow Patrick Mahomes, and I hate to blame the refs, but holding should have been called. We got one of the best defensive lines in the league. Remember that? And they didn't get called holding on the offensive line, which was so all game long. And if they could have called it any time in that game, they could have. Mahomes throws up a Hail Mary, and Cheetah catches it. It's uncanny. We should have 7 Super Bowls at this hour. 8, actually, but Anyway, man, we got to go. Thank you for allowing me to cry. I need that every now and then. I'll see you next week, okay?
All right. See ya.
Night, fam. Fam, do you wonder why we beat ourselves up with those memories? Nigel!
Yep, we beat ourselves up all the time, Ronbo,
because it's
God
dang
brutal, man. I hate to say it, but Kyle Shanahan's had some of the most brutal losses, man. It's geez.
If they're going to beat us to death, don't slide by in the closing seconds or minute or so left. That hurts worse than anything.
All the time. Mahomes is the worst guy to leave as captain comeback on you. Because typically he is going to come back on you and win. That's like his bread and butter. That's what he wants, is for you to leave him with,
a minute and a half. That's
1 or 2 minutes.
Him and Tom.
That's it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I think that's what Kyle needs to get good at, is like him and Brock need to get good at winning those types. Well, actually, they ain't bad. I think we've had that game with the Bears. But to be honest with you, Ronbo, even that game with the Bears, if there was like a minute left, Ronbo, I don't know, man. They were marching
next
down
year.
the
We
field.
lose that game. Yeah, all he needed was this year. He's ready. That's going to be a problem next year, Nigel.
Yeah.
Bears.
Now, I will say, Kyle, he did a little bit better in that one, so he didn't leave as much time that, the time that was needed to come back. Because, at the end of that game, I was like, oh, my God, like Caleb Williams was kind of going off, too. They were dueling in that game. and
they were doing, they hit us
like,
quick.
Oh, well, I'm grateful there ain't no more time, man.
The game was too short. That's the only reason why they lost. Yeah, because remember, every time I said, I was looking at the game, wow, they scored quickly. It was disturbing.
Yeah.
We had the lead.
Yeah.
Then we don't. God.
Yeah. Hopefully, Ronbo, I hope we get Schwartz or Morris or Raheem. And maybe Raheem might be better because he's played in that division before under McVay, and he might have some tips and tricks that Kyle
he
might
does.
need, in moments. So, and
you
he knows
saw
how
it happen.
McVay's offense works.
Right? You saw it happen when the Falcons played the Shams the last game.
Yeah. He knows that offense, and he knows how to play McVay. He knows his tendencies. They won a championship together, didn't they?
Yeah. 23, 21? That was, 21. Yeah, that was Raheem.
So, I don't know. That would be a good. Sometimes you keep your friends close and your enemies closer, man.
Yes, indeed.
And you gotta, you gotta make those are chess moves right there. And I don't know what Kyle has in mind, whether or not he's going to hire Gus or, but I don't know. He has to really think about that one, because it'd be helpful to have somebody that has experience against one of your rivals. That way we can be competing against the Seahawks, because we know they're going to be good. We don't want the Rams over here. They're going to be pesky at times, but we want them to be the ones that are in like third and fourth place fighting with the Cardinals for that spot,
Damn right.
Like, we want to be battling for 1 and 2, like right there with the Seahawks. So maybe Kyle has to think about something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Kyle's not stopped thinking about that. Both teams, Hawks and the Rams, they just beat us to death. It was just ugly. It was, oh my God. Yeah. And then you have to hear that term, but we put belt to ass.
Yep.
God, I was hot.
Man.
So wait till next year. Wait till next year. We'll be back.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, man. What else you got going on, Ronbo? Is that just talking about kind of
talking about the coaches, but you know what?
Or?
I want you to chime in on Fred Warner's enthusiasm about Brock Purdy taking us to the promised land. Fred believes in Brock, and Fred never really goes on and on about the quarterback unless he's saying something half-ass. Remember, he picked on Jimmy, he picked on Trey, but you've never heard him pick on Brock. That tells me something. I don't know what's going on in practice.
Well, Brock is a natural leader, Ronbo, and so is Fred Warner. And when you know somebody that's like-minded like you, and you've seen it, you have confidence, and that's good. That means your team is still melted together, and especially from a veteran like Fred Warner, who's one of the best, if not the best, at his position. Hopefully he comes back right. And for all intents and purposes, we saw he was trying to come back for the NFC Championship game. So I have to believe he's going to be good to go by training camp, right?
He is. He's ready now. So he'll be even better, more ready in a few weeks. In a few months. Oh, he's probably at home chomping at the bit. I could have been out there now. Man, I'm already in shape and everything else. His wife's got to calm him down, probably. He's making a circuit, though. He's on the podcast and everything else.
He's looking good and healthy, so he's going to come back. And him just saying that about Brock also, I think, is like a confidence booster for Brock, because you know how the talking heads are, you don't do something right, it's all of a sudden you're down to the doldrums, and then they act like, oh yeah, I expected it, and this and that, as far as them losing, and the way we lost the Seahawks. And so it's also a confidence booster from a teammate like Fred Warner, who is, like we said, a leader, and it's a good thing. Brock is obviously going to stay there. They paid him a lot of money, and there's an expectation now, Ronbo, and you need all the help you can as a teammate. Fred, he's just a good guy.
Give him some help out there. Give him a top one. Give him a top receiver like some of the best quarterbacks in the league had. Because Brock was doing what he did with 2s and 3s. Right? Get him an offensive line.
Right.
It's going to be a little stronger. Because Brock's out there running for his life 3/4 of the time. Let's cut that out. Get him that receiver. Gives him protection. Then guys like Harry Chicken's got to go stick his head in the dirt and shut up. This is what I want to see. Hey, tell you what, he's still talking trash. The guy knows nothing about football. Hey, I'll see you later on in the week, huh?
All right, man. Thanks for taking my call. I'll talk to you later.
That. Night, fam. What's he supposed to say? I just said it. Chickens. He didn't talk about anybody else like that. He could have. Hey, Brian, come on in, man.
49ers, red and gold. I'm always rocking the Niners till I am dead and cold. I screams the name from the Mid-South, from us the law always and still says, know your role and shut your mouth. What's happening, Ronbo?
Our spotlight's always on us, fam. Every offseason, there's some kind of drama.
Always on us.
Brian, try to remember the last time that we went through a quiet offseason like the who never has any drama? The Patriots, the Browns. No, the Browns get drama. They get bad drama. There's certain teams that they quietly go through the offseason and into the season. It used to be the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, a few teams, Broncos. Nobody says anything about the Broncos in the offseason. Yeah, but us every year, no matter whether we win or lose, there's always news.
Yeah, Ronbo, speaking of drama, let me ask you something. All right. So Kyle Shanahan has been with the organization, 10 plus years, right?
Well, not yet. This will be the 10th year.
Is it? Oh, this will be the 10th year. Well, but still. Okay. All right. So when do the powers that be says, okay, Kyle Shanahan, thank you. We appreciate you, but we're going to have to go forward.
Can you imagine?
When do you think that happens? Because think about it, it's not like it can't happen,
No. It's always possible.
Baltimore
moved. Business.
Baltimore moved away from Harbaugh, and he won 2 Super Bowls. He won 2.
Did he win 2, or did he win 1?
I think he did. Let's see.
I only remember 1 when he beat us.
Well, he beat us.
Before that?
Yeah, he beat us.
After that?
What was another one? Oh, that might have been. You know what? I'm thinking. No, that was with No, the other one was the other one was with Ray Lewis. No, that's not a different regime.
See, Brian, this is why I'm saying the 49ers are doing a film, a movie, a documentary, because to win 5 Super Bowls in the NFL is beyond godlike. That's why when these clowns are talking, saying bad things, they have no idea what greatness is. And maybe we're not doing it all right now, but the fact of the matter is they've never done it, ever.
Yeah. And the one, like I said, the ones that talking, they haven't even smelt it. But yeah, I was wondering one more because I think this is I think it's gonna come before we know it. If he doesn't get it done, and soon, if Kyle Shanahan doesn't get it, I'm talking about win it, not just get there, win it. He done been there twice, but if Kyle don't win one soon, I think does it, and I think that call will probably come from Jeb and the powers that be above them.
He
probably just clean. Hey, GM, clean. Get rid of GM, get rid of the coach. Just clean house.
If you're right though. If this year comes up and he lays an egg, and things look like he should have did better, like this year you didn't expect 12-5. Yeah. But the thing is, the seat will at least heat up next year. Jed does not want to say goodbye to Kyle. You can already tell.
Yeah, I think I'm not saying I don't think it'll happen this year because of the injuries. That's his only grace that he'll get. He'll get a like for this year. Yeah. But I think if it don't pop off next year, Ronbo, we might be, it's going to be some rumbles. Hey, get rid of GM, get rid of.
Yeah. Well, that's what Jed's going to do anyway.
Get rid of Kyle. Kyle's a good guy, but we going forward.
And the bad thing about that is Kyle will get a job 5 minutes after word is out that he's been fired.
Oh yeah. He won't have to wait long. Harbaugh didn't wait long. I mean, Harbaugh, what a week? Harbaugh was probably fired a week before the Jets. The Giants put the Giants. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah,
that's a blender to be thrown into. New York media.
But I'm saying, It can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't dismiss that it won't happen because, I mean, Pittsburgh. Although Tomlin resigned, I think there was some discussions. There were some
Maybe.
discussions.
I know what you're gonna say.
I think from the media for their standpoint for
from the owners too.
for analytics.
Yeah.
For it's like say, hey, we mutually agree. It's just
No, they don't even say that.
It would look better if he resigned.
You got to give Tomlin, let him have face. Listen, we hate to tell you, but and you know how much I love you, but we're gonna have to move on. Listen, we're not gonna say anything. You go ahead and you let everybody know that you're deciding to step down, and we'll never say a word. And that's what you do to a legendary coach. You don't embarrass him and fire him after all this time.
Yeah.
The tradition in Pittsburgh is they've only had 3 coaches, right? Period.
Yeah.
In the entire time. So don't make Tomlin look bad. Let him say, I think it's time for me to hand it over, and that's good. I'm always going to appreciate him for that. Good.
Well, how long you think their new coach going to stay? He's 62.
Man,
how long you think
he ain't that good.
How long you think he'll last?
They're just waiting for somebody else to get freed up. He'll go maybe 2 seasons. They may be worried about Aaron Rodgers. Get McCarthy, and he'll talk Aaron into staying because they want Aaron to come back one more year. I said, man, y'all really? Yeah. McCarthy? Okay, good. Hopefully, you guys are on our schedule this year.
swinging back to the Niners. Hopefully they will use the free agency to address the needs and immediate needs, and then the draft for future needs.
Of course,
like a replacement for Trent.
We're going to do a lot of that in the weeks coming up, but we got to go eat. I mean, Brian, always wonderful to get you in here because we get you in here every other program. I just noticed. You're a busy man.
Yeah. I know. I don't catch up with y'all until like the last minute. I said, oh, Ronbo's on tonight. Okay.
Yeah. Call it Brian. All right, fam. I'll see you next time. Hopefully it's next week. I'm not sure which day yet. So, all right.
All right, Ronbo. Shout out to you. Shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production. Good job. The law is out.
Thanks, fam. Night, Brian.
All right, see you, Ronbo.
All right, looking forward to it. Yeah, Taco Tom, they got 6. I meant to tell you that. No, the Patriots got 6. All right. What team you root for? You got a long way to go, don't you? I saw you. I thought you were a 49er fan originally, but you're not. Hey, Beto! JF6, I work with a Cowboys fan. He never smiles or laughs.
Shit, I'll take it, Ronbo. Hey, what's up, Ronbo? This is Banks, man. I just wanna let you know, man, I appreciate you. Man, you know what, man, I've been a long time listener and I called in a couple of times. I think you know me, man. It's Banks from San Francisco, California. And I just want to let you know, man, Ronbo, man, it's been man, you've been doing your thing, man. Huh?
It's been rough. I've been waiting for that Super Bowl, man. I'm still trying to celebrate it.
We've been up and down. We've been up and down. But I just wanted to let you know, man. Ronbo, man, I swear, man. Matter of fact, thank you for letting us Niner fans, man, come on your platform and talk our shit, man.
That's why.
And let us talk about what we know, what we think we know. But I just want to let you know, Ronbo, man. I don't think you remember me. It's Banks, man.
I remember.
My son was.
I remember you're a child in the background of somebody. I think it was you.
Yeah.
You've not been on in a while, right? Yeah. Okay. I do remember you just the baby in the background.
I've still been listening. But I still been listening. Yeah, that was my son, man. He was like 2, he was like 1, but now he's 8. And I've been listening.
Wow.
He knows, man.
That has been
for sure, man. Nah, man. I
Everything
just
all right?
want to
So
let
you've been
you
going
know.
through the same ups and downs that all of us have been through. We get right there at the door. We beat ass and raise
Yeah.
hell. 17 weeks. Comes time, Kyle Shanahan gets us in the
17.
he gets to the playoffs. We already know the minimum we're going to do here is NFC CG. You know, and then we get to the Super Bowl a couple of times. Boom.
Almost.
Damn it. Got away again.
But I hopefully we sign we sign hopefully he'll come back too. Kendricks, man. I just want to see what
Kendrick.
he
Did you see Kendrick? Kendrick
yeah,
Bourne?
Yeah.
Did you see what he put on social
not
media?
Kendrick.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
I
forgot to go
ain't
back.
talking about Kendrick.
Okay.
I'm talking about the linebacker, Eric. What is his name again?
You're not talking about Fred Warner.
This one.
Linebacker. Oh, Eric Kendricks.
I know. Eric Kendricks, yes. I just want to see what him, Fred, and D. Winter can do. Hopefully, because he middle. You know what I mean? He might, man, but hopefully he can.
Banks, though, have you seen Nick Martin? Did you watch last year during preseason? I didn't know Nick's number, but every time you looked up on a play, on a defensive play, Nick Martin was getting up off the pile. Every play, I kept saying, "Who is that?" I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his number. Hey, y'all notice that same dude getting up on every. He goes where the ball is, no matter where. It was Nick Martin, and then we find out that Nick was having a problem comprehending the playbook, and that's why they've had him on concussion for months. Which I said, "Come on, man, if he still got a concussion,
is that the word or what?"
I mean, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Okay, if that's the word, then that's the word. But all I can see, what I see with Kendrick's on this thing, man. He's been there for like 3 games.
Kendrick's
badass. He been stuffing.
No, he's legit. I mean, that's a Pro Bowler. Yeah, you couldn't expect anything less.
And then as far as Kendrick, I ain't gonna lie, man. Him, Jerron Jennings. I mean, we could keep Marcus Robertson, man, and
DeMarcus had a couple of games, but JJ is going to be a problem.
Utilize him.
Not like they should have, from what I've seen. JJ's going to be a problem. I don't know what kind of problem, but if they call him from Tennessee and say, "Look, we're going to give you $20-something million, come on over," because the 49ers are not going to give him $20+ million.
Bye. Go ahead, man. We don't want that diva problem like you said. Your Riz been. Come on, man. All right, but you can go, man.
I know that's all you can say. Because he knows our situation,
and then
of course he'll say that in his business, but still. So we got a problem.
And then so the free agent signing, man. Hopefully we get the And he should have came this year, but he ain't do nothing on Buffalo this year. But hopefully we get the Bosa brothers.
Oh, I was wondering if you were talking about Bosa. Yeah, I think he's pretty much a wash. Joey had a few years and then he got hurt and he couldn't stop getting hurt. Joey's actually trying to labor with those injuries and still be Joey Bosa. I'm concerned about Nick to some degree. How many times can you tear your ACL and still be okay?
Thank you. Hey. I was just telling my brother, like, Fred Warner broke a bone.
A bone is one thing. You can heal from that.
He broke his ankle. He was ready to come back.
I know if he's ready. But a broken ankle, you can come back from that. I think a broken bone could probably be okay. But tendons and soft tissue tear, I don't know if that's going to be okay. Nick, the Bosa family, they're animals, though. I mean, Nick's probably going to come back and still look like crazy good. But I'm worried he's going to do it again.
On who, Bosa?
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. What you think? What you think we should do?
I'm just scared for him because Nick plays, the way he plays, that could happen again real quick because there's no slow down or anything like that or be careful. Nick throws his entire body in on every play. So
he put his So what do you think we should do? Should we I mean, should we
find a crazy man in the draft?
Why he's ill right now? Should we get rid of him for a couple?
You don't need to get rid of him, but make sure you find a crazy man in the draft this time. So, because if I get a crazy man and Michael comes back healthy, people don't know Michael Williams has got star written all over him. That and big, what's his name in the middle? The 2 draft picks next year, they got all they needed this year as far as reps. So I got Big Collins, my boy CJ, who was coming on at the end of the season. I believe I got a few cards I could play with. So, Banks, man, I forgot we're supposed to be, we got to go, Banks.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for taking this too long. But hey, Rambo, I'm sorry for taking this too long, man.
No, that's okay.
I have to just talk to you, It's been a long time. I think it's 2023.
I know, right?
I think it was 2022.
Something like that.
Yo, Rambo, man, thank you. Thank you for the conversation, man. Thank you for the game, man. Thank you for this platform, man. Thank you for letting us, continue to us Niner fans to continue to be on your platform and talk all of our nonsense and all of our positive stuff and negative things. I don't care about that, but thank you, Ronbo, man, for real, man. Hey, you know what, man? Right on, man. Thank you, brother.
You're so welcome.
For sure, man.
All right, man.
Hey,
don't make it 6-7 years now. I will see you shortly. All right.
I mean, busy.
Yeah, I know.
but right on, Ronbo, man.
All right.
But I'm still tuning in though. Just let you know, man. I'm still tuning in.
All right, thanks, Banks. All right, man.
Okay, hold on. What about the defense of the DC though?
Oh yeah, no, we got to go though. We can't get in that now. But listen, Banks.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, brother. My bad, callers, man. My bad, man. I was just talking to Rambo, like, man, we just chilling. Oh, my bad. Okay. sorry, guys.
Not a problem.
All right, Rambo. Thank you.
Night, Banks. All right,
man.
It's Banks out in San Francisco. Boy, the original. Hey, listen. Hey, Ellis.
Ronbo, honey.
Wait a minute. If y'all see Texas boy, don't give him an inch of an inch. All right, Ellis, go ahead, man.
What's happening?
Oh man, we're talking about the coaching situation we got going on. You got Raheem, you got Woods, you got Coach Gus Bradly's been in the mix, and Kyle's making it clear to him so he doesn't disrespect him that the in-house is probably our favorite, but we're going to still go through the process. So, and meanwhile, there's Schwartz. It's funny. You look at all these things, place them in on your on the computer, and then you see over here in the corner the possibility of Schwartz coming on over to make it a team equal to Andy and Spagnolia, right? I'm laughing because I'm saying, Kyle, you're taking your time to make this choice because you're hoping Schwartz can find a way out of Cleveland. So you know what? Ellis, who you like, man, and who do you want to see?
I don't know, man. It's kind of tricky because Raheem. I think the Rams had a pretty good defense when Raheem was with the Rams, wasn't it? Didn't they?
They won the Super Bowl.
Didn't they have a top defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I would go with Raheem, and being that him and Kyle are so close.
Yep.
I think it would be like a perfect marriage between them two, and just within that familiarity with each other and that relationship, that history.
Really close. Yep.
I think you can't go wrong with that. However, I also do feel like they're gonna just go in-house and have Gus because they already gave him the blessing at some point last year when they hired, Saleh, because they figured, they said, hey, just come be a part of the staff. We know that Robert's likely going to be hired next year. We're assuming that, and then he'll have a shoe in automatically.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of seems to me like what's going to take place. And it could be to our benefit or our detriment, man. We're really not going to be able to say what that's going to look like until we get there. And I think that's the worst part about it, is the uncertainty. See, when we came into the offseason this past year and we found out we had Saleh, that we didn't have to worry about the defense anymore. Even with us having a depleted roster, that relief was very, was very nice to have. Yeah, because then at that point it's just like, okay, let's get a few pieces. Let's make sure we got the offense firing, and but the defense is going to be good. We had that security, and knowing that we had Saleh there. With Gus Bradly, I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then with Schwartz,
amplify on that.
I'm just saying, I don't know. When is the last time Gus Bradly coached was a head coach or coached the defense? Does anybody know? Who was the last team and what did they rank?
It wasn't Indy. Who was after
Somebody?
Indy? He did Jags. He did Indy. I had it here a minute ago. But yeah,
all within the last 2-3 seasons.
Gus just left somewhere 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, somebody in the chat. I don't know, but I'm just saying I don't know what to expect, because him not being the kind of coach that's going to blitz. If he's not going to blitz often, we're going to need to blitz sometimes. I mean, look, if our defensive line can't get to the damn quarterback, we need help.
Yeah.
So if he's going to still, not spice it up and try to do something so we can get to the quarterback, we end up having struggles at the defensive line, with the pass rush, hypothetically, then, we end up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We end up taking an L within that. So I'm not with that. So
Ellis, it was 2022 to 2024. Bradley just got fired with the Colts. I didn't realize Bradley was over there. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. So,
Ian Sharp
there
says
you go.
Colts fans had enough of Gus.
He got fired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Like Larry Krueger says. There you go. That's one of his lines. There you go.
He said it just like that too.
I'd be cracking up when I hear him say that. I'm like, man, he's got to put that shit on a shirt. Anyway, but look, man, if he was struggling in Indy, and Indy didn't start really getting good until just the year before last, I think, and Gus was gone by that time. But their defense was struggling, even if their offense was doing all right. So that's my concern. Was he running the same defenses that he's going to try to run with us here? Were they doing a wide nine? Were they doing something different? I really don't know, and that's what gives me a little bit of uncertainty with that.
Pause.
So I would say Schwartz is, Schwartz to me, if it's not going to be Raheem, would be my guy. I just feel like what they're going to do is have Gus Bradly come in, and once he's already on the staff, we have to die. We have to die on the sword. He's got to die on the sword with us. So we're not going to fire him mid-season, even if the defense is playing like shit. They're going to have him go through a whole year, and then they're going to try to find a defensive coordinator the following year. But we're going to be too short option. We're going to be short two options, i.e., Jim Schwartz and Raheem Morris. So who the hell is going to be available? What good quality defensive coordinator is going to? Because we need to stop having a new defensive coordinator every year, every other year. We need somebody to hang for 2-3 seasons straight without going anywhere, so we can have that continuity, consistency. Because we're really putting a lot of weight on our defense, and these guys are doing fairly well, if I'm being honest, with having all these defensive coordinators switching in and out.
Yeah.
But that's still not in our best interest.
Never.
So that's kind of where I'm at with it. If you're gonna keep Gus, then you guys better have him for 2-3 years. And unless he's doing just absolute, if he's Nick Sorensen bad, then his ass gotta go. 1 year, I don't give a shit.
Nobody can fall that deep.
Looks like we're gonna have our fourth or fifth defensive coordinator in a consecutive season. We can't do this. So let's keep it moving. Unless it's bad like that, I think try and keep a guy. You know what I mean, for a minute. Have him stay.
You got it. Continuity. It builds champions. That's why I said Spagnuolo and Andy Reid. That was the ultimate combo. Spagnolia's got going anywhere because he's failed miserably as a head coach, but he can call a defense. And then Andy Reid, of course, another guy went to hell and back, and he gets to Kansas City, and they've got a mini dynasty rolling until this last season.
Right.
Yeah, David. Yeah, we got that,
Right.
David. I already know 2022, 24 with Gus Bradly. Thanks. Go ahead. Ellis.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. You know, I say Raheem, maybe because he's more he's a little more younger and has he's got more of that young and evolved. He gives me an evolved in a younger mind kind of feeling where he adjusts on the fly. He's more in the know, and he's not, you know, so much older. So if I put him in order, give me, you know, Raheem, Jim next, and then Gus Bradley is the last.
And his thinking's up to date.
So,
good stuff, Ellis.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you mean. Okay, we're gonna go and see you in a few. I'm not sure when I'm coming back next week, but definitely not going a whole week without being in here. Though, because you know I miss y'all, man. All right.
Yeah, fam. We gonna miss you too, man. And you know, hey, man, we rooting for the Patriots this week. All my Niners, attention. I'm putting out the bat signal. Okay, so
it would be better actually.
Go Pats.
He did.
Go Pats around this piece.
We got another week to go.
Yeah, man. Hey.
All right.
Right. Hey, we still going Pats. I don't give a damn. Anyway,
right.
But y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like, subscribe. You know you at Wipe Your Feet. Thank you both for the platform.
Ellis.
Down under. Shout out my man Frank. Oh, shout out my man Frank. Shout out Tony Tone. Shout out the Dragon family. Show. Frank, Nikita in the chat, Harold in the chat, Money Mike, Jones in the chat.
I was going to
shout
try to
out all
say
the
the
Niner faithful in the chat.
Right.
Hey, and it's for life, man.
There you go.
You know it is.
Good stuff, fam.
All right, fam.
I gotta get Ellis's Money Mike Jones. It sounds like part of a song. Tony ATL. Tony says that, hey, Falcons will be in the mix next year too. You know,
Ronbo, good evening. How you doing?
I'm glad you're working Texas, boy. Because that he has unmitigated audacity to show up in here is already hilarious. But then to come in,
he's a dweeb, a clown.
You know, we got a lot of those. God.
Yes, sir. And his team gonna screw up that draft with those 2 first-round picks. They might hit on one of them, but they ain't gonna hit on both of them.
But it's not going to matter, Tony. They have a routine they go through now. They start the season off looking like they may be okay, and then suddenly everything just falls apart. They don't gradually; they just explode. And then you'll notice on the books, the Cowboys haven't beaten a team over 500 this season. We say, "Hey, okay, you know what? Stop putting Dak in the MVP conversation like all of a sudden we have to do every year. Why? You know, Dak was in the MVP conversation last year, Tony." Oh man,
yep. They're not championship caliber. They're not even a division contender when you really look at it.
Yeah, because Washington's going to bounce back and beat them up next year. I don't see the
and the
Eagles.
Giants have improved, and they're going to improve after this draft too.
Ooh.
Remember, Rumble, the Giants got some dogs on defense.
No, I forgot about them. And they got a couple of offensive players that are good coming back next year too.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors, the wide receiver out of LSU.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yep, he's in that IHOP commercial. He's in the IHOP commercial. He's in it.
And they got that running back I wanted. They got Scatterbo. That's a tough,
Scatterbo, yep.
hardcore. That dude, Scatterbo's the kind of guy you look for back alleys to walk down and have him walk in front of
He
you.
ain't even talking to y'all. He wants nothing to do with that circus sideshow.
What is Taco and Texas Boy trying to get Scatterbo over to Texas?
Taco, son, I don't know. I have no idea.
Taco Tom asked me to stop hating on the Cowboys. Now I know his team. We hit a nerve. I'm sorry, but Dak Prescott does not need to be in the MVP conversation every goddamn year. I don't understand that. God.
Yep. especially when he ain't stacking up wins. And don't forget, he led the league in interceptions once too, about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Forgot about that, huh, Texas boy?
And he's got two of the best receivers in the league. Hey, what's his name leaving?
Well, one now because
Pickens is leaving.
Pickens ain't coming back there.
He only had a 1-year deal.
Yeah, remember it was the last they traded for him, and it was the last year of his contract with Pittsburgh.
Jerry says
now he's free to go wherever he wants.
Yeah, I'm not paying the kind of money that he's asking for. I got other things to concentrate on. Jerry, you've got. What are you concentrating on? you can have the best 1-2 combination, and I hate to admit it, Tony, but having C.D. Lamb and Pickens was rough. Okay. Yeah.
And their tight end's not bad either. Schultz, I think is his name.
Yeah.
They got a pretty nice tight end.
See, this is what they do. You know, they get these people together, and then somebody gets mad. What, Tony? If you were the owner and you find out that you've lost a generational pass rusher, Michael leaves because he didn't. He's not above the Dallas Cowboys. My handshake is all I've always given. Jerry, you know what? This is 2026, man. Now you lost one of the best pass rushers in the game. Those are hard to come by.
You might get another one though, Ronbo, with their 2 first-round picks.
Well, yeah. Who's out there?
Homework and scout well. Maybe they can get another edge rusher, outside linebacker.
Who, Tony? You know about this. Who's the golden boy to come off the edge next year in the draft?
Well, I'm still doing my research, Ronbo. Senior Bowl is tomorrow, so I was watching the Senior Bowl practices the last couple of days. So I'm gonna watch the Senior Bowl and jot down my notes, and I have some more information for you next week.
All right. Yeah, because every year, that to me, the edge rusher, everybody, the sexy picks are always considered the guys on offense. But to me, that predator that comes off the edge, that's exciting. And nobody can stop him.
Yes,
that's
sir.
why you look at Houston, and they put those two guys together. What's that kid that got out of school last year?
Are you talking about they got Will Anderson? And
we got Will Anderson
the
there.
guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Daniil Hunter. Yep.
Daniil, yes, who's been a bad boy for how long? Boy, they're going to be back next year. They need to get a quarterback. If Texas should do anything, they should be asking us for Mac Jones. We're not taking CJ back, though. But, yeah.
And we got some decisions to make, too, Ronbo, because I know we're going to lose Arnold Ebiketie, our second-round pick from 2022 outside linebacker, because we drafted those 2 outside linebackers, both in the first round, Walker and James Pierce, who might get Rookie of the Year. But Kyle Pitts is a free agent. Tyler Algier is a free agent. Caden Ellis, our inside linebacker stud, who I think is a top priority.
Oh, my God.
Free agent. I'm hearing a couple of AFC teams on Caden Ellis. But he does everything. 107 tackles, like 4 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. He does a lot of stuff.
He's an all-purpose. He's a complimentary player.
Yes, sir. I want him to be top priority. We need to keep him. And I know I sound stupid, but I think we should let Kyle Pitts go because we should. Now I'm hearing he wants 16 to 17 mil.
Tony, what? Is that bad? It's a tight end. It's a business class. It's tight end. Yeah, they only can go so high.
I like Kyle Pitts, but I want Dawson Knox, who's a free agent from Buffalo.
Yeah,
we can pay him like $8.5 million.
Oh yeah, and you get everything. But Kyle Pitts, if he's worked with right, he could be unstoppable. Because when Kirk Cousins came in there, all of a sudden Kyle Pitts got busy. You just got to use him right.
Speaking of Kirk Cousins, Ronbo, they're saying we're going to cut him.
You said that last year, I thought.
Agency period start before that deadline, so we won't have to pay him.
Oh God, I know right where he's going to. If we trade,
save like $38 million if we cut him.
Oh God, if we trade Mac, here he comes to San Francisco. I just know it.
Yeah, but y'all ain't gonna pay him at King's ransom.
No, he's got to we're gonna have to renegotiate a new deal. I mean, but
it'll be a team-friendly deal.
Yeah, but Kirk probably maybe still want to just play. I guess I don't know if he wants to be backup. Kirk probably thinks he's still a starter.
Yeah, at this point, since Michael Penix is doing really well in his rehab, I wouldn't mind if we signed Justin Fields as a backup.
Since they're kind of similar style, actually. Penix moves around. Justin moves around. Justin needs just the right situation, I guess. I don't know. Look at this. Tony,
Yeah.
let me tell you what, I'm not sure when I'm going to be back, but
the bad news for us is we don't have a first round or a fifth round pick. We just have 5 picks in the draft, so we just got to make them count.
No, don't say that.
We're going to do some things in free agency because we're probably going to cut Darnell Mooney, our number 2 receiver. He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, but don't say that you see the Shams fans are enjoying hearing you say that you don't have a first round pick. Don't talk like that in front of them because they get off.
We're good because I'm happy. We don't have a first round pick, but look who we got with that first round pick. James Pierce, 10.5 sacks. So I'm not
okay.
Mad.
All right.
I'm not mad.
There you go. Good.
There's some things we need. Yeah. We can use another offensive lineman, a receiver, a corner. We just got to make our picks count. That's all.
All right. Well, Tony, that's gonna happen for you this year too. I'm gonna see you later on this week, and we'll see what's happening. Footballville.
I'm looking forward to this draft, like I always am. I like to see what you guys do, what Cincinnati does. And Ronbo, you scaring me. You keep scaring me when you say they better not piss Joe Burrow off. He's gonna want to leave. I don't want Joe Burrow to leave Cincinnati.
We're gonna get cut off though. We gotta go. Joe, remind me about Joe Burrow. I love talking about him next time you get in here. All right.
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Good talking to you, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Niner Empire. Have a good evening. And Texas boy, your team is bottom feeders, just like they always are, and ain't nothing gonna change. Good night, Ronbo.
Night, Tony. Mama, don't let your babies grow up. In short, Browns may not release Schwartz, which would be stupid on his last season under contract. And also, why would I keep a coach around that's that unhappy? So this is one thing. This is what the Cleveland Browns are a very bizarre situation. They're just a team, and they just roll and just reside in just pitifulness. If he doesn't want to be there, then you should probably think about finding a way to get somebody who does. How much effort do you think he's going to put out there running that team next year? I wouldn't be surprised. Schwartz sounds pissed off enough that he may be so blasé about that team, they could lose games and Schwartz get fired, but he'll phone call every coach in the league that he wants to go to tell him what he's doing. The Browns is such a bizarre organization. Fam, I will be back later in the week. I'm not sure exactly when. I can't stay away from you too long. I will be looking for you a little later. So in the meantime, enjoy this week before the Super Bowl. Ellis has already put the word out. Eric, I love you, but I guess I'm not going to be able to root for your team, but I want to thank you for what you did to the Rams, Shams. Woo! God, yes. Fam, please. Thank you for the contributions, fam. Always appreciate it. Subscribe before you go. Want to keep you as a part of the Ronbo Sports community and family. No, you trolls can go where the hell you want. A Niners! God, I love doing that.